This is Laissa coming to have a quick chat today. Just talking about a video I made earlier today when I was talking about the financial structures and the economic structures that we need to have in place to be able to tell our story the way it should be told. And, I'm basically saying that, we shouldn't expect anyone else to be able to tell our story or expect them to tell our story. In the way that we want it told. We have to tell our story. We have to tell our story, okay? But then, looking at that too, I realized that a lot of people don't even know our story, and among us, don't even know our story. So just wanted to basically bring some resources to share with the family today. I'm an educator, and that's what I do. I educate, I teach. But I wanted to look at this first book here. This one, Before the Mayflower, A History of Black America. This is a tremendous resource right here. This book gives dates, it gives years, it gives so much history on Black America, even, before 1619. It goes, because our history doesn't start at slavery, okay? It starts way well before that. So this book gives a really good history. It tells a good history. Let me get the author's name in there too. Lerone Bennett Jr., okay, or Lerone Bennett Jr. But does a really good job of giving a history of Black America. And then this other book, I love this one too. It's like a lot of short story, a combination of short stories, but it's called The History of the Black Dollar, and it's by Angel Rich. So also a good resource. And then this one is Powernomics. And I'm sure maybe a lot of people have heard of this one. If you haven't, it's definitely a book that you need to read. It's by Claude Anderson. This one gives a plan, and I heard it said so many times, that we protest and we march, and then, you look up in a few years later, we're protesting and marching again because we don't bring our demands to the table, and because we didn't have organization, we didn't have structure. Well, I'm here today to say that that's not true, in telling our story. We have a plan right here, and it's a really good plan too. This book is a really good read, and it's an easy read. So do take time to read that. It does lay out, why we need to have a plan for ourselves. Like I said, we shouldn't expect anyone else to tell our story, and that's, like I said, we don't hate others, and that's not my goal here is to promote hate, but it's to promote love. You have to love yourself. You have to take care of yourself so that you're good for everyone else. Okay, that's basic health. Take care of yourself. Now you can take care of your family. You can take care of your community. You can take care of the greater world or the larger world around us. So I just wanted to bring that to the family today. And as always, I believe, the foundation of that outside of your spirituality is your finances, your economic situation. So always looking to help people to get those finances in order, so that we can pass these things down for generations to come, so that we can build that life that I was talking about, where we're able to tell our own story. We have the media, we have the resources. There's no lack among us. Nobody is lacking. So and that's what we do in the Abakas. That's what the goal is to build this generational wealth and to be able to pass it down by teaching about the stock market, teaching about finances, digging right in there and teaching things that you would never learn in school. So I love to hear from you. This is Laissa, Liisa. You can find me on Facebook at Laissa S. Barnes. You can find me on Instagram at LegacyGenius44. And you can find me on Twitter and YouTube at Laissa Barnes. I love to hear from you. Take care. Bye.